Good morning, this is Josh with Gutter Concept. Please remember, if my content helps you, to like, follow, and share. I did an outside miter video last week, and my caption cut off most of what I was doing, so I'm gonna redo that video for a guy who asked me to. No one doing the outside miters. Look, this is one gutter. Turn around and show them what we're building right here. See, we already built that, and my measurement came to here. It was 23 feet 7 7/8. So I marked it. Okay, once I marked it, I squared it off with my square, and I put another square about 1 inch side, because that always lets my helpers know, or reminds me too when I'm cutting, that this is going to be the tab side and this is going to be the slick side. Okay, now I always start with my top cut first. Don't forget your 45. Okay, see how I'm doing those? Do the other top cut. Don't forget your tab cut right here. Now we're going to pull that middle section up out of the way. We're going to cut down just through the front here and stop. Okay? Boom. All that's going to do is give us some freedom for this side. Alright? Now all we're going to do is get it down to the front right here. My snips need to be adjusted. Alright? Notice what I'm doing with my leg and my thigh right here. Look at my knee. Look how where I'm getting with my knee. I'm getting up on it where I can move the gutter. You can hear it rattling. I'm moving it so hard. Okay? I'm going to push up with my knee and pull down as I cut. See? Alright, once you get here, comes the 1/8 inch cut. Pull your tab up. Cut down 1/8 inch and stop. Okay? Now what we're going to do is go ahead and remove this gutter. Here's my 1/4 inch cut, right where my mark was. Okay, my pencil mark. Now we're going to cut it out. Now this is what we got, okay? Notice I've got my 1/8 inch cut complete. I've got my top tab lifted up. Now from here on, it's all ridge until I get to the back, okay? Start at the top and work your way down. All right, you're good. Leave it like that.
All right.
Yeah, it's not gonna hurt. They can see better anyway. See what I'm doing? I'm just making tabs now. Not anything fancy. Make your tabs good. Makes a difference for your installers when they're putting together a miter. Okay? The more precise you are when you're doing miter, the easier it is for the installer and the quicker. You don't want a helper spending 10 minutes on the miter. A miter should take 2 minutes. Okay, now we're here. We're going to cut this out. We're going to cut it on an angle now. Pull the tab out. Now I'm going to start on bottom and work my way up with my tabs. Remember when I started cutting tabs, I started at top and worked down. Now I'm going to start at the bottom and work back up. Okay? Opposite of the way you cut them. See? You're going to pull them up with your fingers. Don't use the tip, use this joint when you do it. Get that joint where you can get these bends crisp. Alright, get the top one in before you do that one. Okay, now, watch out. Here, bring that box up. Now look, don't forget, you want to snip that out of the way. Now all we got to do is use our hand tongs. Like this, my ridge, and don't forget your pinky cut. I call this a pinky cut, right there. All right, that's the easiest way to cut out outside miters if you're using greens and reds. That's the sequence you need to use. If you're using saw, I really don't care. If you use greens and reds, you follow that sequence. Very easy. Don't forget to like, follow, and share. Thanks.